Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good morning. um, and just a short little message for everyone. Just a short little message to start the day. I have to say that it's very intuitive. Our intuition is on point. Uh, we have a high discernment and like we're able to feel people's energies on like a whole nother level where people can't really lie to us because we already know the truth, right? Because like when you're being like real, like you are exactly who you are, you're able to see very quickly um from the real from the fake, just like they're able to see um that your energy is like you have good energy. But what they do is they underestimate you because you say who you are, and then they want to try to like gaslight you and like make you feel like you're not exactly who you are. They'll tell you, no, you're arrogant. No, you're actually, you're not as intelligent as you are. And they try to like get one over on you all the time to prove that they're right about the way that they feel about you because you make them feel a certain way. You make them feel either like inferior because they have inferior complex. You bring out their insecurities, and you don't even have to like tell them what they're insecure about. They just know that that you're able to see what parts of them they're trying to hide from you, like where they're trying to pretend like no, I'm confident. No, I'm this and that, and it's like that intuition always kicks in no matter what, and it tells God reveals it to you, and they tell on themselves as well by their words and by what they say, and then they want to like later deny like I never said that or it never happened, or you know just because they feel shame about um the bad that they've tried to insult you with, like project onto you, give to like deflect on you. I just want to say like you were right about them, like knowing that they weren't for you, knowing that something wasn't adding up when you were talking to them, when you've been interacting with them. It's like something in your spirit tells you like, no, this person is not who they say they are. You know, something. I don't feel like they actually feel that way about me. Like they tell me that they care about me. They tell me, "Oh, I'm gonna be there for you," and this and that. But it's like I could see their jealousy. I could see the envy. I could see the hatred. You're able to see them compete with you, and like they do secret covert attacks on your confidence, on your self-esteem. Like they'll ghost you for a while. They won't, acknowledge you, even like talk to you for a long time, and you're like, well, I knew something. I knew this person wasn't really for me because look at the way that they act. Like they only talk to me whenever whenever it's convenient for them. Like I'm only a convenience for them, and they only want to use me. And like we're right about them. We're usually right about people when we know something to be true. Even though they want to like make excuses like, "Oh, it's cuz I was really busy. Oh, it's because, um I had a family event that I had to go to," or, "Oh, it's because, I spent time with other friends and this and that." So, like how many times have you stayed longer like with with a toxic, abusive, narcissistic person because they kept on trying to like convince you that you weren't seeing things right, that your feelings weren't valid to feel that way about them, right? When you felt kind of unease or a gut feeling of like this person's not safe, like this person really is like isn't that good of a person, I could tell. And they want to keep that image up, that they're just like you, that they're just highly empathetic like you and highly compassionate, and that they want to go out and help the world, but yet they're being selfish and self-centered and self-absorbed. So it's like um it's not what they paint it out to be. And they want you to believe like the painting that they draw for you, but you're able to see through it. um what else? What else? Yeah, I mean, how many times does that happen where you know something to be true, but yet um you hold on to their lies. You hold on to their lies because you want to try to continue to see the best in them because of the nice gestures that they've done for you, or the times that they were nice to you, the times that they were flattering you. And it's like, you know that they're not who they say they are. I had a person that would go to church every Sunday, right? And he knew that I was very into like a God, and he was like, "Yeah, I go to church every Sunday." And I was like, "Okay, that's good, you know." But the way they were acting was like competing with me, mirroring me. Um, Everything I would say, this person would say, and gassing, like complimenting themselves to the point where I was like, okay, like um that that's not the spirit of humility. It's not the spirit um of God, because God always tells us to not be prideful, to not be arrogant and narcissistic. So yeah. So even though like that's what I'm saying, they want to try to deceive you. Because first of all, telling me like, "Oh yeah, I go to church," or calling me to say I read my Bible today and I read my Bible tonight. Um and I've been doing church study and all that. But yet this person would give me demonic stares, would give me like the side eye, would compete with me, secretly compete with me, aggressively, passive aggressiveness. And then they would like, whenever I would like turn around, they would be all sweet. Like, "Oh, um, how are you?" Hold on, you guys. All right, I'm back. So, uh, I've just been I look so tired. But you guys, like our intuition is so right about many situations, about many people. And sometimes we go against it. We go against it because we don't want to believe that people are capable of doing that, that people are capable of lying to us, because we're like, we wouldn't do that to other people. But we have to understand not everyone would do the same thing that we would do for them. So it just makes me think, like, it makes me think of the times where, like, I would gaslight myself. I'd be like, no, I'm wrong about them. No, how could I think such a thing? I mean, look at the nice things that they've done. How could I think so badly about them? And I would feel like some type of, like, you know, bad feeling, because I would think, I would I would think, like, not bad, like, not bad as in bad intent, but just like that something was bad about that person. Um that they had some type of, like, demonic energy, like, attacking me covertly. Even though, when they would talk to me, it was like that sweet voice, like, oh, how are you doing? It's so nice to see you. I missed you, I haven't talked to you in a long time. I hope you're doing good. Just know that if you need anything, I'm here for you. And I was like, oh, they're so nice. Wow. They're being so supportive of me. Wow. I feel like I could depend on them and all that. But and then, like, something happens that just, like, gets me off, like, track, like, confused. So I had someone, I'm going all over the place, but the message is still being delivered. I had someone that would tell me, like, I'm here for you and all that. And then once I started to, like, do better for myself, heal, and they saw that I was, like, glowing and shining, and, like, yeah, they saw the Holy Spirit all over my life. They got jealous. They got jealous, and they started, like, becoming more and more distant from me. And I picked up on it. I was like, yeah, like, when I was doing bad, this person would always check up on me and wanting to have, like, the tea, spill the tea, tell me your situation, tell me what your next plan is, what your next move is, what do you have, what are you going to do in your life, and how can I help you and support you. But it was when I was doing really bad, when I was in that, you know sad energy, like, of healing, of, like, still trying to heal from all the spiritual warfare. Like, I had to get through that time. I had to get through to get to the other side, to overcome the betrayal. So when I was doing bad and suffering and, grieving, that's the right word, grieving past betrayal, past hurt, past events that, kept me in a with a heartbreak. So this person was around, but as soon as I started doing better, um I noticed that they wouldn't come around as much. I noticed the jealousy, and I picked up on that spirit, even though they didn't tell me, like, directly, like, oh, I'm jealous of you, or, oh, I'm furious. I feel some type of way when I see you doing better than me. Like, I thought you wouldn't make it this far. Like, they thought I was gonna stay in that, bad situation for a long time, and I didn't. I got up, and God healed me. God healed me. I owe all my healing to the man upstairs, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gotten up, because a lot of people did not want me to be able to stand up on my own again. They wanted me to be codependent, but not even codependent, just, like, continue to use my energy. Once I realized, like, wait a minute, like, no, these people aren't, they're not for me. They pretend to be for me, because they want to try to destroy my life, but do it in a covert way where it's not visible for me to see that they were the enemy all along. That they were not even the enemy, because I don't have enemies. That they were sent from the devil all along to, like, kill, steal, and destroy. Um, but yeah, and people always want us to think, like, we're crazy, or, like, it's not what we think it is. And It's not true. It is. It is. It is the way we feel about it, about that person, and they make us feel bad because we feel like they're lying to us, and we confront them. They blame it on us. They point the finger and they blame it on us. Like that's not true. And I never did that to you. All that. So like we could see through it. We could see through it. I think it's a beautiful gift. I could see through it, even though they didn't tell me. God already told me who they are. um, Sometimes God will allow because sometimes I let my flesh desires. I get in a bad relationship with someone that I know is not no good for me. No good for me. And I already knew it. I already knew it. I already knew it from the start. But I just my heart, it's deceiving. It's like they start complimenting. They start pulling me towards love bombing, and I'm like, oh wow, this feels great. They're just like me, and then like I was right all along. Like there was always something telling me like, no, watch out for this person. Um, you know, don't be so trusting. Don't tell them too much of your personal life and your personal problems and things that you're going through because they're gonna use it against you, and they do. So yeah, yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. So it's like our intuition is spot on. That's one thing that the devil tries to do is lie to us, gaslight us, tell us that we're wrong about people, about situations, about environments, about decisions that we make, and we're actually right. They're always trying to tell us like, "Are you sure you want to do that in your life?" Or, "Oh, why don't you just do something that everyone else does?" And you're like, "No, I can't. Um, I can't do that." And they're like, why won't you, join us? And you're like, no, thank you, I'm fine. Because I mean, sometimes they even set scenarios of like I've had times where they invited me to a place, and then they ended up mocking me, laughing at me, criticizing the way I was dressed, like just like um they weren't even for me, but they just wanted to like have something to talk about me. Just be the subject of their entertainment, to use my energy so they can look good. It was all about, their status. Like, oh yeah, it's like she's got good energy and all that. So, and I went against God's word. God was telling me like, no, I don't want like don't go near that person. And I was like, no, they're all right. I'll be good. They can't be that bad. And next thing they're putting me down, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get up, and they keep putting me like down and down and again and again. And I'm like, wait, but they're a good person, and they're like stepping, crossing me. So yeah, that person that was like always there for me. It wasn't even a family member. It was mostly like a acquainted friend that I've opened up to. I told her all my problems. I told her what I had gone through. I told her, she was present throughout the hard times in my life that I was trying to heal through, to overcome. And throughout that time, very supportive, very concerned, would constantly call to check up. And like gradually with as time passed by, God God revealed to me that that this person was not really at all ever, never had my back, never actually cared, and was just using it to boost her ego, like to help someone. Some people want to do something nice for you just so they can say like, you see, I don't have anything against them, and I was good to them, and so they can flip the story around. um you have to be careful who helps you too, who you take a helping hand from, because not everyone that wants to help you actually wants to help you. Some people want to to use that help against you. Like, it's crazy, but yeah, you got to think about it, because then it gives them more report to be like, well, I did this for them. Well, last time, I I did this and that, so how can I possibly have done something so bad to them? And you're like, like this person betrayed you already. So, um, deep down, people are like gaslighting you, like, no, that person's a good person, like, and you're like, no, they're, I could feel like, yeah. So, yeah, it makes me just think about that, and yeah, as time passed by, all the people that were like all near me, they started. God kind of like removed them out of my life, because like he protects me. God, the Most High, protects me from anyone who wants to hurt me or anything like that, who has bad, some bad energy towards me. So God removes them, and with time, this person just slowly but surely um distance themselves from me. And I was like, I knew it. I knew it, because how can you go from being that way to all of a sudden disappearing and ghosting me? Um, but it's a blessing. It's a blessing, because now that I know, it's like now it's not. I already knew. I already knew. I already knew, but it's like it just confirms it even further. Like when they just ghost you and they just like all of a sudden you can't stand being around you. They can't tolerate you anymore. And it shows. And they have to get away from you. Because like you're not pursuing evil anymore. And they know that, and they can't hide it. So no, when no man pursues evil, evil flees, and you have to stand bold like a lion. Um so yeah, one time this person called me. They were used by the devil, you guys, because they're like, "How have you been?" And what's your next plan? And what do you how's it going? And I was like, "Oh, it's going good." And they're like, "No, but how's it going like in your personal life?" And I was like, "That's going good." They're like, "Yeah, but tell me a little bit more." Fishing out information, desperately fishing out information. I caught on to it very quickly. As soon as this person started like questioning, interrogating me, I was like, "Yeah, this person's not for me." 'Cause like, come on, like it's like they're trying to have something to work with. So I was like, I didn't really give that much information away to this person. I was like, everything's good. Yeah, but how's it going? And what do you have planned to do? What do you plan to move? What do you plan to do next? I was like, I still don't know. I have no clue. I'm not telling them. Yeah, I know what they're up to. So pretending as a supporter, like, oh, I'm for you, I support you. um no, no, I'm not spiritually blind. I could see now. The veil is lifted over my eyes a long time ago. So um yeah, so I didn't give any away. I was like, God was like telling me, like, no, 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 don't trust. Don't be so naive this time. Don't be you know like, yeah, um not even naive, just don't be so telling. Excuse me. um so yeah, so I was like, oh, it's going bad. I actually did tell her I was going through a hard day that day. Something bad had happened previously, a little bit times um after um what's it called? After I had called her, and I told her like, oh yeah, actually told her a little bit like, it's going pretty bad, I'm trying to move out. That's all I told her. I'm trying to move out as quick as possible. And I noticed that there was some type of satisfaction in this person's voice of listening to the fact that I was going through through like through something, so um person said, "Oh, why don't you move back with your parent?" And I couldn't believe it because I had told this person how badly I was abused by this person. And I had told this person how this person oppressed me spiritually and um, you know, had destroyed and literally wanted to demolish my identity, the Jezebel spirit, my parent. Um, I escaped that abusive situation. I had no other choice. I packed my things and I left because I was like, this person doesn't want anything good for me. And I just can't believe I heard those words coming out of this person's mouth towards me. The person that said that they were for me tells me I should go back into my past and I should move back to living with a narcissist, an abuser, and continue to get abused every single day so I can be again. My energy, my identity, my personality can all be stolen from me, killed my spirit, and destroy me. So I was like, no, no, because I spent 20 years of my life being controlled, being manipulated, lied to, deceived, used, abused. Like, doesn't feel good. I'm not doing that. I'm not going back to what God delivered me from. I prayed to God. I prayed to God every night when I was down on my last knees, and like I tried. I prayed and I packed my things and I got out and I was able to get out. And the process of getting out was a lot more spiritual warfare was throughout that story, but that's another testimony of mine. So yeah, they went from wanting the best of me to all of a sudden wanting me to go back to what broke me. So I was like, how could this person say this to me when I told them what I had gone through? I told them how I was mistreated, how I was insidiously tortured and abused to the point where I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize myself because I was so fragile and emotionally um distraughted during that 20 years of narcissistic abuse. I don't think good people understand what narcissistic abuse does to you. The devaluation, the ignoring you, the the gaslighting, the arguments. Like, I fought for peace all my life. And for me to go back to that, like, no, that person is no longer, I no longer hold to I no longer see as a good person, sadly, because someone who loves you, says they cares about you, would never tell you that. Would never tell you such a thing, especially when they saw you crying on, you know, expressing your your pain, all that. So yeah, This person doesn't come around anymore. They've just disappeared out of my life. And I'm thankful for that. I'm blessed. It's a blessing. Um, Hold on, you guys. They're always. I'm doing documentation right now as well. Because I'm getting harassed again, but this time it's with the doorbells. They just go to hit the doorbell early in the morning and at night. They just press the doorbell several times, and no one opens the door. And it's happened every single day, so I know it's harassment. Let me get up a little bit. So yeah, so it's like, I was right about this person. I was right. I felt the jealousy. I felt the hatred towards me, and I was like, yeah, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe anymore. Confiding in this person, telling them my problems anymore. So, mm-mm. And then there was another narcissist. I was right all along. Hi everyone. Another narcissist. This was a deep covered community based agent, a gang stalker. Okay, um, and was I was always surrounded by gang stalkers. I didn't even notice, but they would act nice to me. They'd be like, "Hi, Adriana," because I was nice. I was kind to them, and they liked the kindness that I showed to them. So they would, you know, yeah. Um, but I knew this person. This person went to college with me, and would always, come around me, talk to me, and be like, "Oh, how are you doing?" And hang out with me, like just like fake. It was an agent, and as soon as I started healing, all of a sudden these people from that college started coming around me and like being like, "Oh, we should hang out." And I started talking, communicating to at least one or two of them, and they were always like distant people, like acquaintances, not friends, acquaintances. Like, yeah, I knew of them, I knew who they were, but not friends because they weren't friends. Um, this other person comes along, I know who he is, and um, he tries to be a honeypot. He tells me, "Oh, do you want to date me?" Like, no, 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 I'm not interested. Um, and then he's like, "Okay, then we could still be friends then." And I was like, "No, I'm okay right now," because something was telling me like this person's a red flag already. And he started like being desperate, like begging for a friendship. He's like, "Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Please don't go. Please. I really need you in my life. Don't leave me. Don't go. You know, uh, can we still be friends, please? Can we please still be friends?" And I was like, "Whoa, calm down." I was like, "Calm down, calm down. Like, don't leave me, don't leave. I need you. Like, I don't want to lose you," and blah blah blah, and all this guilting me. Um, it was quite theatrical and fake. Don't leave me. I'm like, okay, okay, fine. We could be friends. And it's like, no, we could be best friends. Told me, you're my best friend now. You're my best friend. And I was like, slow down, slow down. I was like, we don't know each other that well. You can't be calling me your best friend. We don't know each other that well. That we're not best friends. I don't really know you that way. And this first Jezebel already trying to claim me like, yeah, that's my best friend. And I was like, no, no, it takes time. It takes patience to build a relationship, especially a title as a best friend. A best friend, that title is not just you can't just be calling everyone your best friend out here. You have to prove it. You have to show it with your actions and your words. You have to actually be a best friend. not just be like, oh, So as soon as I said, yeah, we could be friends, like, okay, you're my best friend now. We're best friends. Oof, oof. I knew something was off. I knew there was a major red flag since the beginning because of the begging, of the desperation of wanting to get into my life. Because I was about to close all access to this person. And they were like, no, I need access to you. Don't. And it's like draining my energy. Um, and so what had happened is I allowed this person to get into my life, like really close to me, like my personal life and all that. And getting to see, getting to be around me throughout the day and hanging out with me and all that. And this person started heavily mirroring me. Like I said, like, oh, I'm highly empathetic, I'm highly sensitive. He's like, yeah, I'm highly sensitive, I'm highly empathetic. And I was like, I want to help. Well, I love helping people. This person's like, I love helping people too. One thing that caught me off guard was when I told this person that I was a targeted individual and that I was being gang stalked, and I have people harassing me and doing the indirect conversation. This person, this sinister person said that I'm a target individual too. I'm going through the same thing that you're going through. That really messed me up. Gaslighting me. Telling me that how messed up that is? You know, I actually go through this every single day. For someone to lie and fake and be a fraud and pretend like they're a target individual just like me, desperately wanting to get into my life to pretend like they're just like me, that they're a TI as well. I knew this person wasn't a TI. This person had family support, it's not even the family support, that really doesn't matter, but had like friends coming around, like worldly friends. Like very, very known by the world. The world accepted this person as their own because this person's from the world. Like, has a worldly mindset, worldly, carnal driven. And this person said I'm a target individual too. This person was not a target individual, you guys. Um, and I knew, like, from the beginning, like, this person was not a TI. I already knew. But just the simple fact that this person lied to me in my face, telling me that, I think I go through the same thing too. I've been noticing that people have been coming around me and watching me. And I was like, what? You're lying to me. Like, I know you're not. Like, you're not a TI. You're lying to me. How dare you lie to me when you were the one that tried really hard to get into my life and say that you're my best friend, to just mimic me and tell me that I'm a TI too. And that really um messed me up because I was like, you have that type of you think I'm a fool? You think I'm like stupid or something to not know that you're playing me? And I was right about this person. I was like, no, this person's not a TI. Like, I already knew. Even though this person was trying to convince me, like, yes, I am. I know how you feel. I know what you're going through. I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You do not. Hi, T skills. Good morning. I mean, good. Grand rising. Yeah. Um. So. Oh yeah, and I said I'm gonna. This. I was like, this. Someone found my YouTube channel. A perp found my YouTube channel and was mocking me, and was saying like, you know, oh, she's into spirituality, ha ha ha. You guys, I've been mocked so badly, so badly, um, so badly. They were mocking my spirituality. They were like, huh, like she's into like, what do you believe in, like ghosts or spirits or, I'm talking to spirit. They were just laughing at me. And so So yeah, I knew like this person was not a TI because they would always single me out. There's like, "Oh, I'm gonna hang out with my other friend today," and we went out to the movies. We went out. We went out to the mall. I was like, "This person's a TI." Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. They're out in the movies with their friends. They're out. Their aunt takes them out to like to shop and to eat. They have it really good. They have it really good in life. um, oh, that just did something to me. I was like the hypocrisy. Not even the hypocrisy. I don't even know what word to use. The lies, the lies, the lies. Um Thank you. Thank you, T skills. Um, so so yeah. So this person said, I'm a TI. I'm a TI too. And um yeah, they've been watching me too. And this person thought that being a TI meant like you're popular or like, you know, they were like, yeah, I noticed that a lot of people are like, um, they notice me. A lot of people are noticing me and looking at me. But this person was doing it like to boost their ego, and I was like, they were jealous, they were envious that people would come out, when I was hanging out with this person, to stalk me, to like surveil me, to harass me. And this person saw it as like, oh, like, you think you're better. Well, I'm also a TI. Just Jezebel's just narcissistic behavior. I started a YouTube channel and this person, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel too. And this person did start a YouTube channel. They had a YouTube channel and I started doing my YouTube channel, sharing, a little bit of my life experiences as a TI since birth and all that. And mine was real. Mine was real stuff. And this person was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start doing, YouTube videos as well about, my story and how I've overcame a lot." And I was like, "What is? I'm not competing with you. I'm not competing with you." This friendship turned very toxic, very abusive, and it went spiral. It went downhill very quickly. And everything that I was noticing, I was like, I don't want to deal with this type of stuff. I don't want to deal with this. This was the same person that was desperately trying to get into my life. And then once they got into my life, they started, messing up my life. I was like, I'm gonna have to think about letting someone like that again. And I knew since the beginning. I didn't trust God. I was like, I actually went against God's word. I was like, no, he's a good person. I don't want to be alone. I was so lonely during that time. I was like, he's a friend. At least I have someone that I could call and talk to, and whenever I need something, I could just talk to this person. But no, this was not a friend. This was not a friend. Um this was an agent, an agent, a plant in my life. Um, but yeah, it was just a whole mimicry. I'm a TI. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel too. I'm gonna talk about spirituality. Um, I'm highly empathetic. But one time I was crying to this person because I was so frustrated of what I was going through because I couldn't charge my phone. I didn't have the ability to even like have to charge my phone. They were attacking me, my financial attacks. Just like all these covert attacks, like destroying my property, all that type of stuff. I was sharing with this person because I trusted this person. Excuse me, I trusted this person. And I opened up. I was like very vulnerable, and I started crying. I started telling this person, like, this it's been stressful, and I just can't. I started like crying, and this person, gave me a hug, but it was the most coldest hug I've ever felt. I was like, I don't know how to describe you guys. I'm just very like in tuned spiritually, and even though even though it's like, oh, a hug, how nice, how sweet of that person. I felt like this cold hug. It was like so cold. It was like just like, it's okay. And like I was like, this feels so fake. This person's energy is so fake. Like I noticed when I was crying, they had like this smirk on their face. They had like this little smile, like, and I turned around and I looked at it. I was like, they were like, and I was like gaslighting myself, like, I did not just see that. And they're like, it was crazy. I was like, wow, this person's smirking at me while I'm crying. And I was like, no, no, no. And I noticed like the envy, the competing with me. Like, I was like, you can't really compete with me. Like, I'm not into the whole competition. Like, what are we competing of? Like, I didn't even know we were competing. What is this? But this is the person that desperately wanted to be in my life. I gotta tell you guys, like, it's crazy. So what was the title of this video? I forgot what else. Hold on, let me read some of the comments. My apartment is full of narcissists right now. Oh no. Oh no. Same over here, girl. Same. Same. I just ignore them. Um yeah, it was like that was so fake, you guys. I was like, I kind of felt like embarrassed crying in front of this person because I was like, they don't even care. I'm all crying, and they're like, they're just like, oh, okay, okay, all right, I'm gonna stop crying right now because I like, yeah, yeah. So, um, yeah, it was like the most coldest hug ever, and like just fake words, like, it's okay, I'm here for you, and I'm the only person that actually is here for you. This person like isolated me to the point where like they would go out and hang out with friends, and then they would only like talk to me whenever they wanted to. Like they used me as like an option. I was like, I am not tolerating this any longer. I got to get rid of this person. And it became so toxic. It became the friendship became overly over, like, yeah, I couldn't take it anymore. Um so I was like, I don't have to, this secret competition, this secret envy, giving me like nasty stares. When I was happy one time, I was really happy. Um, I could feel like the rage come out of this person, rage, and he would look at me like this, like, and I turned around, I caught this person's stare, and I called him out about it. I was like, "Hey, why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me with so much anger? Like like why are you giving me such a nasty stare?" Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, I didn't. No. No, I didn't look at you like that. No. No. And they lied, they gaslighted me, and I was like, "Yeah, you did. I saw the way you were looking at me when I was smiling. Like when I was happy." And it's like, "No. No." I called them out on it. I was like, "Hey, why are you giving me such a nasty stare? Like, I'm happy." So my happiness was a threat to this person. They hated to see me happy. They wanted to see me sad. They wanted to see me, miserable all the time. They would bring up like sad things in my life just to like traumatize me again, re-traumatize me. I mean, like, how can someone, like, you share something sad with someone, and then they're always bringing that up to make you sad again, to make you re-experience that feeling. I know that that's one tactic that these people do. You share to them something sad, you you share something traumatic, something like bad that happened to you in your life, and Next thing you know, they're always bringing that event up in your life, and you're like, I'm not even talking about that. Why are you always focusing on that event that I shared with you to put me in a bad mood or make me angry and all that? I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy times. Hi everyone. Good morning. So, yeah, this person would gaslight me too. Like I would be like, yeah, like that person did that to me. No, I didn't see it. No, I didn't. I didn't. No, I didn't see that person. And I was like, yeah, I did. And they're like, no. But what was I saying? Yeah, so they just want you to be in a sad mood, and this person was bringing my energy down all the time, bringing my energy down, draining my energy. And would always complain to me about their problems and all that. And I was like, if you're really targeted, then why are you always so negative? Why are you always like concentrating on the bad of your life? Like, no, I was like, I can't deal with this. Or friend drama, or having friend drama, but yet they were still hanging out with the same people. So that's so fake. It's like if you really talk bad about someone and then you still hang out with them, and like you're being two-faced. You're talking bad about someone behind their back, and then you're still around them. So yeah. But no, this person was really jealous. Really jealous. Like this person would even like show off to me, like, "Oh, I got new clothes," and I was like, "Oh, like if you're a TI, then where do you get all this money from, Mister? Where do you get all this money from?" And this person got along with all the perps in my community. Got along very well. They were very nice to this person, you know. Person every time this person would come visit, would always go to the office, and the people in the office would treat him very nice, very nice. And I was like, you are not who you say you are. You get along very well with the people in the community who are all targeting me, and I've told you how they've treated me, but yet you're friends with them. You seem to all like each other back, you know? So I was like, something's not right about this. And I would tell them like, yeah, they treat me pretty bad, and this person like, well, they treat me really nice. Like they treat me really nice. Yeah, I don't know why they treat you that way. It's like, but they're really nice to me. And I was like, okay, all right. They're not that bad. So the whole gaslighting is crazy. It was crazy. One time I was in a library. I went to a library with the same person, and I noticed that they were communicating with another person that was in the library that was an agent. They had their hand. They did something like a hand signal. I don't know what they did. He did a hand signal to the other person, and they smiled at each other and they glared. And I turned around, I caught onto it very quickly, and I noticed that this person was like talking, to another person. Really, it's like he was set up. He was set up to destroy my life, and he was set up to destroy my life, and pretending to be a friend to my face, coming around me, hanging out with me, saying that he was a TI. Come on, give me a break. I can't. I just can't with the lies. Like really. Um. So, yeah. But there's some fake TIs that do it just for attention too. Can't believe that. Yeah, they actually stab each other in the back, Adriana. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, yeah, they're fake to each other too. So I don't envy the wicked. Even the Bible says don't envy the wicked. There's nothing. No. Mm-mm. Um. So yeah, well, that was that, and I knew better. I just didn't do better. I knew from the beginning. I knew from the beginning the desperation. It was like this person was desperate to do that because they got some kind of reward out of it. You know, they were gonna get some type of reward from doing that to me, um, from deceiving me, from lying to me, from trying to sabotage me. Because the whole competing with you, the whole trying to sabotage, it's sabotage. It's sabotage when people imitate you. Imitation is not flattery. Um, the devil, tried to imitate God and tried to be just like him, you know? Tried to say that he was like him, like the same. Deceive people. That's how I felt. That's how I felt this person was. A Pharisee, acting like they have such a form of godliness. Um, but they're not. They're far from their words. Their words, they say they love God, but their heart is really far away from God. Um, no, this is targeted individual community, Michael. Um, I just figured out my aunt is an agent. I'm just wondering, is she my handler? So so yeah, when they're in your life, like in your like when they get access to your day-to-day life, like really close to you, like super close, like not just walking around doing the whole like crossing your way and all that type of stuff. Um when they actually like they're living with you in the same exact, they do become your handler. Um that person that was sent to me, that person that said I'm a target individual too, that was a handler. That was a handler. Very controlling, very controlling. Every time I would do a YouTube video, this person would call me. These people, these perps would call me right in the middle of me making a YouTube video, distract me. They would call me right when I was doing YouTube, and I was like, they're always calling me, but when I'm doing a YouTube video, where is my? Hold on, you guys. I need to find that. It's just distractions. They come to distract me, get me off my path. That's what they were doing. Hold on. Doorbell. 10:19 a.m. Once. Yeah, once. Doorbell. It's crazy. Um, yeah, like they'll distract you, they'll call you and disrupt you. They do stuff like that. So like these people are all working against me. I had another really close friend. Is that person was narcissistic as well, but I accepted them. Just I don't know. My empathy. Oh, no, that's bad. Um, so yeah, so that's just how it was. To destroy me because they know. Chosen ones do not fear. We are the fear. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I knew, and even though this person was gaslighting me, like, I knew who they were all along. Come on. You can't really get over on me with lies for a long time. Yeah, a little bit. It may work for a little bit, but eventually God revealed to me, and I felt in my spirit. Um, one thing was really crazy was when my phone stopped charging and I was unable to charge my phone. This person showed up unexpectedly, just randomly. Because I didn't have a phone at the time, so this person had no form of communicating with me. And I wasn't able to charge any of my electronics, so I had no access to the internet. This person showed up randomly, right? Randomly, like, and knocking on my door and like, oh, you have a visitor. I go downstairs and it's like, Adriana, I've missed you. So I missed you. And like, oh, this whole like fake skit, this whole street theater. I was like, this is so fake. I was like, this is so fake. Cause I already knew what was up. I already knew what was up. This person was envious of me, so I was like, yeah, whatever. Um, I missed you, and I got a little present for you. I was like, what'd you get? I got you a charger. I got you a portable charger. I got you one of those little pink. I actually have it. Hold on, you guys. I have it still. I bought you chargers to charge your phone, and you know, and I was like, everywhere I go, I'm not able to charge my phone. But as soon as this person got me this charger, it worked. Yeah, yeah. All of a sudden, wow. Like I'm not stupid to know. I'm not stupid to know that the charger doesn't work, but as soon as this perp gets you a charger, all of a sudden your phone just magically starts charging. Oh wow, but yeah. Um yeah, they sent that person to me, yeah, to get like personal information and all that. This was the charger, it was a pink charger. They like sent it, bought it, and it was like, oh, I got you a charger so you can finally charge your phone. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, you guys. I forgive this person. I hold no grudges against this person, but they're not getting near me anymore. They're not getting any access to my life. I gave them two chances. They messed it up. No. No, no, no. I swear I'm not. I'm like a hybrid of a nearly TI. Mistrust too much to explain, but their spiritual element's going to do someone. Alright. Yeah. For some odd reason, they slow down and start to fall apart. They can't help themselves. Yeah, so it was all like a street theater. It was like, oh, I got you a charger. You could finally charge your phone, Adriana. Wow. And I went to go buy a bunch of different chargers and portable chargers that I've had, and none of them worked. But as soon as this person gave me, uh, you know, a portable charger, all of a sudden it just magically worked. So I knew what was really going on, even though it wasn't what it appeared to be. Spiritually, I knew that this was all part of role play gang stalking. Um, so so yeah, this person would tell me, "Oh, I'm gonna invite you one day to hang out with me and my other friend, so you could go to church with us." And I was like, "Yeah, that would be nice. I that would be nice to go to church, on a Sunday and be able to like go to church with you." And never kept their word. They never kept their word. It's all lies. It's just like stringing me along, telling me like, "Oh, I'm gonna invite you one day, to a game, or I'm gonna invite you," and never happened. It was just future faking, and I was like, I'm tired of this. Like, you told me that you were gonna invite me to church for the past like 3 weeks already, and you go to church, but somehow you never stop by so I can go along. So I was just confused about the whole entire relationship. I was like, this is not good. This is not good. And then this person ghosted me, right? For a while. Like, just, stopped talking to me for a good amount of time. And then all of a sudden reached out to me and was like, I've been really busy. Did you miss me? I know you missed me. I know you missed me. And in my mind, I was like, miss you? You ghosted me for the 2 weeks and you think I missed you? You think that's some type of like that's gonna draw me closer to you, or like playing a game with me of ghosting me and then coming around and being like, did you miss me? Was I supposed to miss a ghost? I don't miss ghosts. I don't miss people that just, do a disappearing act on me and says that I'm so busy. That's why I've been extremely busy. You've been that busy? I don't believe these words. I can't stand when people say I've been so busy, that's why. No, you're just not interested anymore. You just don't prioritize me. I'm just, um you have better things to do with your time, you know. And it doesn't mean you have to talk to me every minute. I don't do that whole minute. I enjoy, giving my space. That's good, but if you're just gonna like disappear for 2 weeks and not explain as to anything, and just come around and be like, "Did you miss me? I know you missed me." Just narcissistic. Like, no, what does this person expect me to be like? Yeah, I missed you. I missed you. That's what these deceptive people do. That's what they do. They come on very strongly. They love bomb you, and then all of a sudden they just like they start pulling away from you, and they start pulling away from you. They start like they don't even have that much energy, but they're very stingy with their energy and with their time, but they expect you to be available at their service. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not playing this role in your life for your convenience, to make your life better, because that's what they do. They want to like set you as like, okay, you're gonna play this role in my life. Whenever I need energy, I'm gonna go ahead and call you, but whenever I don't need anything, I'm just gonna go on with my life. So technically just use me. So no, I'm not. I don't care to be that in your life. So, and if yeah, they want supply. Exactly, they want supply. So I'm not doing that. I'm not. Because they would treat me like, just come around, be nice to me to get my energy, and then disappear. And all of a sudden, I don't hear from them anymore. And then they would come around and, tell me how much they have going on, how they were hanging out with their friends. But they want me, like, they only deal with me, like, in isolation. Like, they don't include me, they don't invite me, none of that. They go out and go out and places, and they just want to have me there for them. Since I don't have a support, I don't have like a physical people in my life, here with me. This person's like, yeah, I'm gonna be the only one in your life. Like, they expect me to revolve around their world and their needs, their wants, their requests, favors, energy around their world. I'm like, well, I have my own life. You don't care to know about my life. They don't care to know about my life. Once I started talking about myself, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's good. Okay. But whenever it was their turn to talk, oh, they ranted on for hours and hours. Oh yeah, I did this and then they start, being negative, like, oh, I thought about something sad today and why? Like this person told me the same sad story every single day. I was like, can you just please I was like, can you tell me something positive that happened in your day? I would have to like try to pull this person out of that negative. I was like, tell me something positive that happened to you today. What is something good that happened to you? Because you have it so easy, but yet you want to dwell on the past. Tell me something good that happened in the present right now. Don't be stuck in the past and that perpetual cycle of, oh, this happened. Heal. I'm not a therapist. I could be there for people, but I'm not someone's therapist. I'm not your therapist. Like, and they don't want to get out of that negative cycle. Once I told this person, tell me something positive that happened to you today. Um, um, well, let me think. Let me think about it. And they would be in a happy mood. I was like, what the heck? You went from being all negative and your voice is like, oh, like, oh. And then as soon as I told this person, tell me something positive, their whole mood just shifts. Like, okay, let me think about it. Oh, I can't, just can't. But yeah, I mean, I'm emotionally supportive, but I'm not emotionally dumpster where you dump all your negativity and all your sadness on me. Because then after I finish interacting with you, then I feel that energy and I'm sad and I'm like, why am I so sad? Why do I feel so down today? Well, maybe it's because someone just came into your life and just had to, dump their emotions all over you. Yeah, they don't care how you feel, but they always want you to care about how they feel. Yes. Oh, my kitten says hi, everyone. Oh, it's so cute. Tell your kitten hi too. How cute. Yeah, they don't care how you feel. They only care about how they feel exactly. Yeah. So I picked up on that very, very soon. Yeah. Glad we're talking about this. This is a really good live stream. Um, so you know, yeah. So yeah, it's like that. It's like that. I dealt with covert narcissists, and they would blame their negativity, their bad mood, on their divorce. They'd be like, it's because the divorce I went through, and I was like, what does that have to do with me? Why are you being negative towards me? I mean, I wasn't responsible for that. But emotionally immaturity as well. Um, Emotionally immaturity because at some point we have to get over ourselves and we have to be able to I mean like it's just like being in that constant cycle of I don't know, it's just like exactly they think they own us and no one owns me. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm grateful for all in the chat that woke up today. Yes, amen. Yeah, you have to rise above your problems. You have to see the positive in everything. See the good, excuse me, see the good in every situation. Because everyone goes through like stuff in life. A lot of people go through a lot of stuff in life. And no, no, what chosen actually means is you're anointed. What it means is that you're set apart. You have a higher purpose to be a spiritual healer, to be a spiritual light being, which you carry the Holy Spirit. And being chosen is not easy. It's like people hate you, they're jealous or envious, they compete with you. Um, no, we are. It's not narcissistic. It's just a title. Just like there's people that call themselves witches and warlocks and all that. They're proud of their evilness. Well, I'm proud of being chosen by the Most High, by God. So it's all glory to the man upstairs. Um, it's not about me. It's not about ourselves. It's about knowing who we are and being bold enough to talk about it. I've been chosen since birth. I've been in spiritual warfare since birth, since early on. You know, so I do call myself that. I also do call myself a target individual because that's what I am. That is who I am as a person. And if you don't want to give credit where goodness, pure being a pure heart is due, then all for it. Let people be who they are. You know, I'm not being narcissistic in any way. Thank you, Michael. So no, I don't like when people just misperceive everything, and it's the way you perceive it to be as well. But it's not, because there's actually real narcissistic behavior, and you know there's just a name where people can find like-minded people. People can find people who are spiritually aligned to them. Just like they find people who are just like them and they get along with them. And it's like it's a cult. It's an occult. This is not a cult. But it's like people can find other people that feel the same way, that go through the same experiences that one goes through. That's why I titled this video, so other people can find this video as well, who are on the same narrow path to do good. So yeah. So just wanting to say that, because I never had a way to explain what I was going through, the spiritual warfare, and now I know. Now I know. It feels good to finally have a way to word it out. But no, not everyone is chosen by God. Some people are chosen by the devil to do evil. Um, and also that person, that gang stalker that came into my life, told me, "I'm chosen too. I'm chosen." You know, but their behavior, their spirit, the way they think, it tells you a lot about um and they actually have the Holy Spirit within them, because you have to test the spirit. You have to test the spirit to see if it's from God or if it's from the Antichrist spirit. So, so yeah. And there's Pharisees with the religious spirit as well. They're judgmental. But you know what? I am a TI because that's what I go through every single day, 24/7 of my life. It's like there's a name for it. There's a name for everything. Like, how is it bad? I don't get it. I don't get how people want to always turn something good into evil. They take good as evil, evil as good. There's nothing evil about the wording. It's like if someone were to say I'm highly anointed. What that makes them, that means that that they're narcissistic because they're aware of their power, because they're aware um of their spiritual gifts and abilities. No, it doesn't mean they're narcissistic, not at all. For many of us, we've had to suppress it for years and years. We had to make ourselves small. We had to shrink ourselves. We had to, gaslight our spirit of discernment. We had to like downplay everything about us. So, so no, so no, 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 no. It's not that time anymore to do that. Or when someone tells you, "Oh, I'm a seer," and they make videos on seers. Um, that doesn't mean they're narcissistic. Someone says they're highly sensitive. Oh, now you think you're better than everyone because you say you're highly sensitive or you're an empath. And people always make a problem out of nothing. There's no problem in that. There's no problem. People always want to make a problem out of something and make it something bad. Like, see, can't you see the positive in something? Can't you see the positive in anything? Instead of wanting to turn everything and, you know, making it bad. Why are you making it bad? Like, this is a community of love and light. Why even like bring that negative energy of like, I don't like. I just told my kid and he said hi, Adriana. She squinted and came closer to me. Oh, oh, I'm really happy to have found you. Thank you. Likewise. So, no, it's not even about religion. It's about just having the kingdom of God within you. Other people informed me who I am. I didn't even realize it until then. Hmm. Adriana just did the one eye. I did? I didn't even notice. For a long time, I didn't even know who I was because people would always, gaslight me and deny my power. They'd be like, "No, you're not. You're not who you say you are." And now I know, and I'm like, "Yes, this is who I am." I'm tired, you guys. My eyes are like, My neighbor has been blasting Slipknot and other metal bands that they see me wearing. Yeah, I was I was listening to you know, R&B music, and after I finished listening to it, my neighbor started mimicking me and listening um to R&B music as well. And I've been doing a lot of documentation lately, and you know, yeah, I was playing like love songs. It was funny. I was like, okay, yeah. Or like being the black sheep of the family. I mean, that's what I was, but hey, I don't hold that title anymore. I mean, I'm kind of, being the black sheep of the family. That's what I always was. Being the black sheep of like everywhere I go, I'm like the black sheep. Just different. But no, I'm different. That's okay. It's okay. I'm different in the way I look, in the way I dress, in the way I talk, in the way I behave, in the way I do things, and my personality's different. My It's all different. It's all different. We're all different. We're all unique. We're all uniquely, beautiful, gifted children of God. So yeah, yeah. Being a scapegoat of a narcissistic family. Hey, it's reality. I'm not narcissistic because I say I'm a scapegoat. I'm not narcissistic because I'm sorry you guys. I'm really sensitive sometimes. I'm really sensitive. Sometimes I hold on to people's words longer than I should, but I'm an over explainer. I need to stop over explaining myself because I feel like, it's like it kind of attacks me in a way. It doesn't attack me. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. I guess it does a little bit. Yeah, confidence is a gift, and people think that it's arrogance or it's narcissism, but no, arrogance is like you think of yourself as better than everyone. You treat other people as beneath you, as less than you. No, I don't do that. I don't want to talk about myself, but like as a person, I treat everyone with the same love, with the same respect, with the same dignity. What, just because someone doesn't have something makes them less of a person? Just because someone has a disability or doesn't look a certain way how everyone expects you to look, or is different, or is like, it doesn't mean that they're less than, or they're less important, or they're less valuable. No. Everyone has value. So, sorry, Adriana. Many perps ask me how you do, and I tell them God. Hmm. Exactly. They hate that we know who we are. Yeah. I've always been different from everyone. Same. Yeah, same, Mel. Same. And I embrace it. I embrace it now. For a long time, I thought, I wasn't allowed to be myself. Now I embrace it. Now it's like, take it or leave it. I'm not. Unless it's something toxic that I need to work on, then yeah, then that needs to change. But if it's like my personality is just like, I'm passionate, or I'm talkative or expressive or emotional, then or sensitive, then take me as I am. If you can't, then, that's it. But if it's like I'm toxic and I'm pretty bad, then yeah, I would have to change that. I would have to work on that. Because we all need to, we're all work in progress every time, every day. No one's perfect. But my intentions are pure. My intentions are good. Yeah, insecure people are abusers. I realized this after 30 years of dealing with so many people. Insecure are guilty. They have things to reproach to themselves. I mean, can you imagine both my parents being narcissists? Like, oh, yeah. I've been conditioned to over explain myself a lot. I have to work on that. I give too much. I give too much. I give too much explanation. I overdo it at times, and that's just like I go extra. I'm extra on that. Um, let's care. Yeah, these people are so paranoid. They are. Hmm. Yeah, they are. As soon as I started documenting, and they get so scared because I carry this around, you guys. I carry this folder around, and I just write things down. I just write things down, like it just. But yeah, it's important. And they're paranoid. They were turning around, but yeah, yeah, they are. At a stoplight once, this guy looked petrified. When he looked in my direction, I wonder what he saw. That's true. Yeah, they see us as a threat. They see our power as a threat. I mean, I can't lie. Sometimes when I walk into a room, people are like they get quiet and they just stare and they're like even when I walk past by someone, they get all tense. They're like it's okay. I'm not, you're fine. But I think because our inner spirit is like increasing, like it's getting a lot. Our presence is getting a lot stronger and stronger day by day. We're getting stronger and stronger. We're not getting weak. We're getting stronger and stronger. Mm. Oh yeah. Mm. Yeah, they do. They do get paranoid. Not even paranoid, but they get worried. They're like, yeah, I noticed it. I know, especially now more than ever. More than ever I've noticed it. I think, they're being like strictly told like you better do your job right. Who knows what happens? Like, oh, I don't want to know. Um, but yeah, even they're being watched. All these gang stalkers are heavily monitored as well because if they make one tiny mistake, they can mess up the whole program, the whole entire system, not system, the whole entire like operation, organized operation because it's covertly done. Hmm. But another thing is we're not all the same. We're not all the same. And people misinterpret the saying that everyone's the same. You know, um, some people choose to do evil. Other people are deceived. They're lukewarm in their faith. They're double-minded, which means that they love you one moment and then the next moment they hate you. You know, they love God, but yet they're out here still doing evil. So it's like double-minded. Um, and there's other people who have a righteous spirit within them. It's like the need. It's like you're spiritually driven to do what's right, justice, equality, like you know, um, to have peace, joy, inner freedom, um, open-minded agreeableness. It's all that. We don't have to manipulate our way to get what we want. You know, things like that. Yeah, they put false labels on us. Uh huh. Thank you, Joseph. You're right. They do that. Yeah. They persecute us. They slander us. And they're like the Pharisees, they're persecuting um Jesus. So it's like you really you really think about it. We're not all the same, we're not out here trying to condemn, um persecute, mock, you know, mock someone like mm-mm. So mimicry as well, it's another one. Torment other people spiritually, torture, like, no, harm, abusive to animals. Like there's certain people that are animal abusers. Like I know a couple of people that abuse their fur animals. It's mean. It's mean. It's cruel to do that. I've seen dog walkers, gang stalkers. They grab the leash and they pull on their, like, I've seen they pull on the collar and they're like, sit. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like very very hostile. How they treat other people as a sign. Entitlement. Acting like you owe them something, right? Like that entitlement. What yours is all mine, and I'm entitled to it. And I don't have to work for it. I'm entitled to it because of who I am. No. No, no. And there's others that are not entitled or humble. They're grateful. They're considerate. They're aware that, well, it's a consideration. And the givers and takers, and there's givers, there's takers, and there's certain people that don't like to receive. Like, it's um yeah. I've always been surrounded by takers all my life. Take, take, take. Take, take, take. Take, take, take. And I was like, okay, when no givers around me, like, yeah, I can't be around takers that much any longer. Because then they're really gonna, drain the well of water. No more water is gonna be. Yeah, they're never satisfied. So, yeah, we're all different. There's givers, there's takers, there's healers, there's destroyers, there's builders. There's people who have the destroying spirit. Oh, let me destroy what you built. There's other people. Let me help you. Let me help you. Let's work together as a team and let's build more. There's jealousy, envy. There's people who I don't feel envious or jealous. Um, I don't have those spirits. I was always around a lot of privileged, highly, um, high power, high people with a lot of power, a lot of money. I never jealous. I was never jealous, like jealous, or envious of any of it. I was like, that's good. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for people. I'm happy for like good things happen to you. Like that's good. But the envious or jealousy, no, that's not pretty. That ain't a pretty look. There's a lot of people that would be envious and jealous of me. And I was like, you have more than me. Why are you jealous of what I have? Like, and it wasn't, that's why I'm saying it's you chosen because it's your spirit. It's your energy that you carry that they lust after, that they They want what you have. They want that light. They want that glow that you carry. So that's what I mean by chosen ones. It's not narcissistic. The ones who are narcissistic are the ones that are always trying to take away your essence, take away your energy, steal your energy from you. They envy us for being highly spiritual. That's what it means. It's highly spiritual people, but there's highly spiritual people for evil, and there's everything's spiritual. What I'm trying to say is, what am I trying to say? God has his hand over your life. You have been sealed by God. So it's like you're sealed. You know? So yeah. Um yeah, I was always like, why are they attacking me? Like, why are they, um they would tell me you're lucky. And I was like, I'm lucky. I don't even have friends. Look at all the friends you have. But I wasn't seeing it through a spiritual way. I was seeing it through the worldly way. I was seeing it through a worldly way. I was like, they're like, you're lucky, you know that? And I was like, how am I lucky? They're like, you just are. And I would walk into a room and happy, and people would just like mad dog me, all serious. Like, they couldn't stand my happiness. And they hated seeing me smile. Like, why are you so happy? Why are you smiling? And they envied it. They were jealous of it. They sabotaged it. So so yeah. So yeah, I guess I am. They want that. But they can get it. They can get it too if they would stop being so selfish, so egotistical. Then yeah, maybe they could be happy if they would stop competing and um, wanting what you have. That's a sin. That's a sin. Wanting what someone else has, that's a sin. That's a sin. It's like it's not good to do. Like oh, you're happy. Well, I want what you have, and since I can't get it, then I'm gonna destroy you. Because if I'm not happy, then you can't be happy. It's like narcissistic. That's narcissistic mentality. But even when I was sad, when I was bad and I was mad, not even sad, just sad. Yeah, like no. Well, yeah, I was suppressed. Under demonic oppression. I still try to make people happy. I still try to help people, even at my lowest. I still try to be there for people, and it's like, it's not narcissistic. What, what is narcissistic? Actually, like, I don't get it. Like, it's not a word. Narcissistic is not a word. It's not a. It's a behavior. It's an action. It's only going out for self, like, you know. And being protective over my energy is not narcissistic either. Being selective of who I allow into my energetic field is not narcissistic either. Into my personal space, my personal life, getting to know me on a very personal level. That's not narcissistic. People think that, oh, you're arrogant, you think you're better than us because you're not doing what we do. You don't think like we do. You're narcissistic. People got it so mixed up. They don't even know what they're talking about. Everything good, they want to make it bad. Or because you like to be alone. You like to be out in nature alone. Reading a book, enjoying, alone time. That's not narcissistic. That's just, you're just recharging your energy. You're getting into that, like, you're fueling yourself again with energy, because you're going to eventually, give it away to people who are coming around you to drain it. And I do give a lot of energy away. I've given so much of my energy and time away to people that really just wasted it. So no. But now I'm protective. Now I'm more now I'm just more careful with like what situations I'll involve myself in, because not everything that is sent my way is sent to be in my life. Not everything will stay. Many people that come into this life are demonic spiritual beings. Are temporary. They come in to like teach you something. Like the narcissistic person that attacked me, and the person has no access around me, and I spiritually have this barrier protective of the narcissist. Like, you cannot trespass this space. Because she's raged at me, cussed me out. I'm like, no, that's enough. It's enough. So yeah. And I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I speak the truth. And they fear that. That you know who you are. They can't lie to you. They can't convince you that you're a bad person. Because I'm like, I'm not. And that's what they try. They come and spewing their lies on me. I don't want to talk if it's all lies. No, thank you. So, what am I even talking about right now? I'm just talking. I don't know. Yeah, narcs need their own country. Yeah, energy leeches. People that attach themselves to you. I had so many abusive people attach themselves to me. They don't want to let me go, but they also don't want to treat me right. Did YouTube update? Not for me. You are lucky. Yes, I am. Yeah, many of us are. What? You know what, Elizabeth? I'm sorry, Elizabeth, but you always come with negativity. Yeah, they just need to get closer to God and they'll be lucky too. Hmm. But my whole life I was under what are those things called? A magnifying glass. We're watching you very closely. Yeah, they hate seeing us smile because they don't know how we do it. Like they could be covertly attacking us and we'll still be smiling. We'll still be happy. We won't let much of it get to us. Um, yeah, narcs know we are different and they hate us because of it. They hate us because we do have a soul. We have a soul. Yeah. We have life. We have love. We love deeply. We're truly genuinely happy. Like, it's not fake happiness. It's like real that pure happiness. Um yeah. We can only mimic it. You never know. It's better safe than sorry if it doesn't feel right. Exactly. If it feels forced, if anything feels forced, then it just ain't meant to be. 'Cause yeah, if you gotta force, you gotta chase after them, you gotta like force it, then it's like, mm, I just want things to naturally flow, like a river or like a waterfall, just naturally flowing. Isn't that beautiful? Nothing what these sick people do is by ignorance. Yeah, I started turning people down because I sensed darkness. hmm Like Adriana so well said, they operate with a different program than us. hmm Yeah, they've been programmed to lie, to manipulate, to steal, to cheat, um, to backstab. It's like, yeah, it's a different programming that they're under. And sometimes it's who they are, it's like it's ingrained in their personality and their like DNA. Like it's just who they are. They're yeah. It's like when you help someone and then they end up, betraying you or doing something really messed up to you and you're just like, wow, I did not expect that. But it's like, yeah, that's just how they operate in the kingdom of darkness. You did a good job on your hair, by the way, Juliana. I might let you cut mine. Make me look cute. Yeah. Yeah, I ended up I probably might cut it shorter, but I I I found a way to go like this and then just chop it like that. Uh, that's what I did. But now I have to let it grow out because a lot of people were saying that if you let your hair grow out, it's like it carries wisdom. Your hair carries like the wisdom and something. It's like spirituality if you let your hair grow out. But my hair was looking really bad, like a lot of it was looking dead. So I was like, I gotta cut it. Um, yeah, just because I have my phone hacked, I'm not. Wait. I love how they think just because I have my phone hacked, I'm not going to speak my mind with others. I pay this bill and this is my phone. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I don't have a phone. I don't have a phone anymore. I'm kind of. I don't know. I guess I gotta go find a way to get a phone or something. Cause I mean, how? I guess the only thing I have is my laptop, but I can't do videos outdoors then if all I have is a laptop. Oh, yeah, it's all. It works. Yeah, they look at us like an alien. Like they don't understand us. They can't figure us out. They can't figure us out. Oh, a lot of people would try to figure me out, and they're like, I finally figured you out." And I was like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yeah." They're like, "I know who you really are." And I was like, "Oh, okay, tell me." I was like, "Tell me then. Tell me about myself since I don't know." It was just, I just wanted to see what they were gonna say. They're like, "You're not really who you say you are. You just pretend that you're a good person." And I was like, "Oh, I do, huh? I do. Okay." And then these same people are the ones trying to come back. Like, wait. Wait, can I still be your friend? I'm like, if you think I'm such a bad person, then why even bother? Why even bother coming around me, talking to me? No, no, no. I am a river. Hmm. Yes, you are. They think, they think we are better than them when it's the exact opposite. Exactly. Yeah. I don't think I'm better than anyone. No one. No one, no one, no one, no one, no one. But I don't stand for evil. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't stand for evil. But it's the demons with them. I hope they get deliverance from it. You know. And I hope they're able to turn away from their wickedness and turn to God. And so they can be renewed in their spirit and in their soul. Because that's what it really is. Spiritual. It's spiritual. Hacking is a federal crime. Yeah, I guess my phone has been shut down. I finally found it. I thought I had lost it when I went to the store, but it turned out that it was right underneath my pillow. So yeah, I was trying to purchase something. I was like, "Where's my phone?" I can't. But it's actually freeing. It's a lot freeing when I don't have my phone on me. Actually, I'm actually able to enjoy life in the present moment without having a electronic device on me. Because I became so used to always having my phone in my hand all the time. Constantly having the need to carry my phone. It was like some type of like, something happens. I have my phone on me. But I mean, now, like, technically my phone's shut down. It doesn't turn on, off, not. It's just like it's just a. It doesn't work. They've shut it down. Empty vessels. Yeah, they could change, but they won't, and they don't want to. Many times they don't want to change because it gets them what they want. Just temporary gratifications, temporary rewards. They live in fear 24/7. I've been told by perps my ex will change if I do. What? I changed, and that's not my responsibility. Yeah, I never understood that when they say you think you're better than me. No, I don't. Why would you say that? Exactly. Yeah, I've been told that a lot. I've been told that a lot. Or people would tell me, "Oh, I thought." People would always, they would judge me on my appearance because I look a certain way, and I'm serious. I'm pretty serious when I'm out. No, I'm serious. I'm always smiling. um, they thought that I thought I was like arrogant or what's that word? Standoffish, like like that. Arrogant, standoffish. What's that word? I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on. I really can't think right now. I'm trying to think. Hold on, give me 1 second. Gonna have to do a little Google search right now. like standoffish, like, you know, thought that I was better than everyone. I don't know. I didn't find the word, but yeah, they would say, "You think you're better than all of us," or she's not all that. I was like, okay, I never said I was all that. I never, I never said that about myself. But they would sometimes, people would change their mind about me. They're like, they would, I was really kind to them, and they were like, oh, like, wow, I thought you were like, I thought you wouldn't talk to someone like me. I thought you were like. They would always think that, that I would never engage, because I have pretty high standards. I have pretty high expectations, and um, they would say like, I thought you would never talk to someone like me, or I thought, you probably would have. I thought you were arrogant. I thought things like that. I don't really know how to describe it. I'm having trouble describing what I'm trying to say, but yeah. Rivers are pure but not perfect. Wait, I lost a comment. Just unique and peaceful. No one has put it. Oh, I'm told. Right. Oh yeah, they're like, oh, I had no choice. I wish we could do something about these narcs. Once you know how they operate, you realize how weak they are. They're a miserable pitfall. Maybe God doesn't want you to have a phone right now. Maybe, but I'm like, if something bad happens, I don't have 911 to call. So, I mean, it's not like they would probably stock up. You got it right. You got it right. Woo! I was looking for that word. Yeah, that's what they would always say. She thinks she's so stuck up. Yeah. You know why? Just because I like to overdress. I'm not gonna I like to overdress. I would do curly hair, straighten my hair, do my makeup, my jewelry, and all that. Perfume. And they thought like, oh, she's stuck up because of the way I would dress. Now they wouldn't think that about me. Now they'll see me in like sweatpants. They'll be like, oh, she's just, she's one of us. She's relaxed. But before they were like, who are you trying to look good for? Why are you overdressed? It's just school. They're like, why are you? It's like, why not? Why not? It's just, I don't know. It bothered people. It bothered people, me just being me. It's like, dang, like, even my clothes bothers you. The way I dress bothers you. It has nothing to do with you. You know? They took offense to it. They took offense to it. And then they'll tell me, yeah, you're not stuck up. You're actually really, you're laid back. I was like, looks can be deceiving. The appearance can be deceiving, but it's not always who the person is within. Same thing with the outer appearance. Even though someone looks all attractive and all beautiful and you know glamorous and all that, doesn't mean that they're a good person. Like it's always what's within the spirit. And yeah, being humble, accepting, non-judgmental is such a beautiful personality trait to have. Like I wouldn't judge the emos. I wouldn't judge the people who were like into band or um techno. You have all different types of people, all different. They have different interests and things like that. Being non-judgmental is such a beautiful quality to have. People would mistake my non-judgmental as like exploit my weakness then. I was like, no. Um, but yeah, being non-judgmental is a great quality to have. It's a great quality to have. Like, you could talk to anyone, doesn't matter who it is, and you won't be judging them on their past. You won't be like harsh. You won't be like being like you were this way in your past. Imagine. Oh no. Like, come on. But yeah, they probably thought that I was like stuck up and that I would judge them, you know. And there was a lot of times that I would dress really nice. People thought that I had money because of the way that I dressed. I was like, I'm broke, I just like dressing nice, it's funny. It's funny. No, it doesn't even matter. That doesn't matter. But yeah, when I didn't know, people would covertly attack me, and they were like, "Why are you smiling?" They would hurt me, and they would be like, "Why are you still smiling?" I was like, "Cause it doesn't matter what you're doing." Eventually, it did catch up to me. Um, do my makeup. I'd have to do it all naturally. I do very natural light, very light makeup. It kills them to see us happy. Even after everything they tried to put us through, they're like, how? How are they not struggling? How are they not suffering like we wanted them to suffer? No. No, no, no. Yeah, how? I wonder too. Actually, it's God. It's God. That's God right there. That's God. God. It's God. That's all I have to say. It's God. Yeah. God is so real. He's so real. Like, every time I go out and I look at how the world it is, I'm like, God is so real because, like, just think about it. Um, Spiritual warfare. It's all spiritual warfare. Express your inner happiness on the outside. They can all die because I will not dim my light for those who it may disturb. They were like, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, even when I wouldn't disturb them, I would just, like, be alone, minding my business. They would just come near me to attack me, and I was like, what was that for? What was that for? You gotta come out of your way to do saying such nasty things, behavior towards me. I don't tolerate that anymore. No, no, because I wouldn't do that to them, and I would expect someone not to do that to me either. All right, yeah, do my makeup naturally. All right, all right, you guys set the appointment to do your makeup. Not much on the eyes. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, you gotta just continue to be yourselves, true to who you are. Because it doesn't affect anyone, Being happy is not something, it affects the miserable people around you. Other than that, no.